I guess I should lift that up. Hey, it's Adia, girl. It's hot. And I'm in Italy. Italia. Sitting in my car with my husband going to pay for our campsite for the night. We ended up staying the night in Grado. Probably pronouncing that with a German accent. But we ended up staying here because we would not have made it to a campsite in Venice or just outside Venice, which is what we planned. Didn't get great sleep. I mean, I did for about 5 hours, and then the air mattress started to go flat. So, need to plug it up better tonight. And so, yesterday was really cool. We drove from our house to drop the dogs off in Tirol, for those of you who don't speak German. And they're at a doggy pension, a really good one, with a guy who loves dogs and is going to take great care of them. But this is the first time Dreas and I have been able to get away together alone since our honeymoon. I'm going to try to adjust this a little more, because I don't know if you're looking at my boobs or looking at my face. Probably only getting my neck. So anyway, we stopped, I don't know, about half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe a little longer, maybe an hour before we crossed the Italian border. And we stopped at a place, originally just stopped to use the bathroom, for a rest stop, but we ended up deciding to have a little picnic there. And I found a bench that was set off the Autobahn, and right behind us were growing wild blackberries. So I picked some and we had some with our lunch. And that just reminds me, wild blackberries reminds me of the story of my sister. You will probably see absolutely no correlation to it, but this is what it reminds me of. When my younger sister when we were kids, she was out in my grandmother's garden picking gooseberries. And she's picking them and she's popping them in her mouth. And she picks one and pops it in her mouth, picks one and pops it in her mouth. My grandmother goes out there and says, "Katrina, what are you doing?" Katrina turns around, looks at her and smiles and says, "Eating cereal." And that just reminds me, picking blackberries and just popping them in our mouth yesterday just reminds me of...
What are you? They need this paper. Are you on the phone?
No, I'm not. I'm doing a vlog.
Okay, they need this paper, what we...
Oh, hold on, please. It's in there.
Where?
In there. Probably the second front pocket. In the back. And so... we got into Italy and saw some beautiful mountains, and I took a couple of pictures. And went swimming in the Mediterranean this morning. I guess it would be more the Adriatic at this point. And as soon as my wonderful husband pays, I'm the backpack again, folks. As soon as he pays, then we are on our way to Venice. Yeah, that's right, Venice, Italy. Venezia. Venezia. Or however you pronounce it. God, I'm so excited. This has been one of my life dreams, to go to Venice. I feel this really strong pull to it. I always have. I've been once before. I don't remember it at all. I was 5 months old. But my mother's told me about it. And it's really fascinating how life moves circles within circles within circles within circles. And because in 19 in 1957, my mother stayed at a youth camp in Chettanooga, which is just outside of Venice. And then in 1971, my husband was at the same camp. It just amazes me. And my mother, my husband, same camp. I mean, it's surreal sometimes how everything in our family moves within circles, within circles, within circles. It's amazing. Yeah, it's just one of those things that makes me realize he is the one for me. Because these things happen all the time. I mean, last year we ran across a piece of jewelry, which was a complete fluke that, another story for another time, but he had the piece made for me 300 years ago. And it found me again last year, in this lifetime. My friends Allie and Cohen know it, have seen it. Maybe one day I'll wear it on YouTube. But circles within circles within circles. And I'm listening to, I'm going to give this a shot. And tell me if I mispronounce it, Dolores. Dolores Dagenet. Listening to some of her music. I always carry you around, Dolores, wherever I go. In my car, on my iPod. So, you're in Italy with us. And I want to say hi to Melancholy Mama and Seven. And Dolores. And all the other people who watch my little channel. It's probably not ever going to get any bigger than it is, and that's fine with me. I do the vlogs because they're fun. The abuse vlogs aren't fun, but they're necessary for me. I'm sure they're not fun for you to watch, so I'm sorry if they weird you out when I do them. But they're necessary. Makes me feel a lot better. But anyways, I don't have to think about that. I'm here. I'm in Italy. Got some color just in the water for a little bit. And yes, Mama, I got in the water. Mind you, I only got in the water up to my knees, but then I sat down in it. And it wasn't water I could see my feet in. So. But if I would have gone out as far as Andreas up to my waist, I probably would have freaked. I have a, for the rest of you who don't know, I'm very phobic about large bodies of water I can't see the bottom of, and great white sharks. And yeah, I know it's ridiculous for those of you who are not phobic of sharks. It would seem like a ridiculous phobia to have. But it's crippled me in a lot of ways, and this is the first time since I was a child that I'm getting into the ocean. So this is pretty huge. And I don't get into lakes. I don't get into rivers. Unless I can see my feet, I don't get in. It's just simple. And yeah, logically I know there are no sharks in fresh water. But tell my phobia that. So I was in the water today. I'm pretty damn proud of myself. A few other people to say hi to real quick. Hi Mom. Hi Jima. Hi Janet. And her darling. And hi Allie. Hi Cody. I think I said that already. Hi everybody. I'm just really happy to be here. So I'm gonna cut this short. Or cut this long. Cut this off. He's coming back to the car and we are heading out to Venice, 105 kilometers away. Take care. Arrivederci.